Pure Obsessional OCD is a subtype of OCD that centers around intrusive thoughts, images, urges, and feelings surrounding, any particular subtype just without physical compulsions. What's going on, my peoples, man? Appreciate y'all tuning back into the channel. If you haven't already, man, make sure y'all subscribe and turn on post notifications so don't miss a beat when I upload. And as y'all can see by the title, we're going to be talking about pure obsessional OCD. Now, before we get too deep into the video, I just want to throw a disclaimer out there, as I always do. When it comes to these videos, I do talk about, common triggers, obsessions and compulsions when it comes to these subtypes. And just because, I don't mention a trigger, obsession, or compulsion that you may fall into when it comes to these subtypes I speak about, does not mean that you don't have OCD or that you don't have this subtype of OCD, because OCD isn't one size fit all. What I may go through with OCD, you may not go through with OCD. And what you go through with OCD, I may not go through OCD. And yeah, hope I said that right at the end, but yeah. And yeah, if you haven't already, make sure you follow me on all my social medias. I'm gonna put them right here. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into the video, man. Unlike the usual subtypes we may have where we fall into physical and mental compulsions, someone with pure OCD mainly focuses on mental compulsions. This can consist of repeating phrases in our heads, replaying memories over and over in our heads, and being hyper aware of normal body sensations. It would be hard to try to spot someone that has pure OCD because their compulsions are mainly mentally instead of physically and mentally, like every other subtype that you may hear about. With pure OCD being a subtype itself, it surrounds other subtypes as well. So it's like a subtype within a subtype, I guess you could say. But it focuses on things like harm, sexuality, religion, gender, relationships, and like I said, practically every other subtype that you could think of. Some purely obsessional OCD triggers can look like intrusive thoughts. So this can be, intrusive thoughts about being harmed or you harming someone, intrusive thoughts surrounding becoming contaminated and coming in contact with some type of illness, or, intrusive thoughts surrounding your relationships. Intrusive images or visions. So this is basically you seeing things play out in your mind. So this could be, you seeing yourself actually harm someone, or you being harmed, or you seeing yourself becoming contaminated and catching some type of serious illnesses, or, seeing a scenario play out about your relationship that could possibly end it. And urges. So basically this is you feeling like you're capable of doing things that you do not want to do, or, feeling like you actually, want to do it. Some purely obsessional OCD obsessions can look like obsessing over an intrusive thought surrounding harming someone after using an item that could possibly be used to harm someone. Obsessing over not feeling attracted to your partner after experiencing an intimate moment with them. And obsessing over an urge feeling that you felt after experiencing an intrusive thought. Like I stated in this video, someone with purely obsessional OCD will mainly fall into mental compulsions, and you will not see them fall into physical compulsions. And in this part of the video, I will give you examples on how the compulsions that I named in the beginning of the video will play out in certain scenarios. So for replaying memories in your mind, let's say, you are experiencing intrusive thoughts surrounding harming someone, right? And basically you will fall into compulsion where you ruminate on memories in the past to spot signs that you desired this at one point. And basically you're trying to prove to yourself that, you never, wanted to harm someone, and you still don't want to harm anyone. So for repeating phrases in your head, let's say that, you're in a relationship, right? And you basically receive an intrusive thought surrounding not being attracted to your partner after being intimate with them. So to combat this, you fall into a compulsion, basically repeating a certain phrase in your head saying like, I am attracted to my partner, I am attracted to my partner, I am attracted to my partner, basically to, reassure you that, you are attracted to your partner. And that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is what purely obsessional OCD consists of. I hope this video was very informative to whoever's watching this video. If you're someone that's dealing with purely obsessional OCD, I just want to let you know that you're not alone. You're very much heard, very much seen, and very much understood. And yeah, I hope this video helped you feel less alone and overall help you get a better understanding of what this OCD subtype consists of. And I also want you to, keep in mind, like I stated in the beginning of this video, I, mentioned common triggers, compulsions, and obsessions when it comes to, these subtypes. And just because I don't mention a trigger, obsession or, compulsion that you may go through when it comes to this subtype or any subtype that I talk about, it does not mean that you don't have OCD or that certain subtype of OCD, because OCD isn't one size fit all. What I may go through with OCD, you may not go through with OCD. And what you go through with OCD, I may not go through with OCD. But yeah, also to anybody that's just watching this video to just gain information on what OCD is or what this subtype consists of, I hope this video is very informative to you as well, and I hope this helps you help someone around you that may be dealing with this subtype or any subtype that I talk about. And yeah, I think that's it. Yeah. I appreciate y'all tuning in this video. Make sure y'all leave that like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and turn on post notifications so you don't miss a video when I upload. And yeah, if you haven't already, make sure y'all follow me on all my social medias. I'm gonna put them right here. And yeah, also, if you haven't already, check out my last video right here where we was playing Schedule 1. This was a fun game I decided to play on stream. And yeah, if you haven't already, make sure you follow me on Twitch, because that's where I live stream all my gameplays and when I do my mental health stream. So yeah, and yeah, I think that's it. Happy Monday to everybody. Hope you have a great day, great night whenever y'all watching this. And as always, I'm gone.